Have you ever thought meditation was too hard to do easily? And have you ever thought of meditation as woo-woo? Well, meditation is actually easier and more practical than you think. And in this video, I will give you a simple meditation practice that you can do in just 5 minutes every day. Hello, my friend. I'm Edward Terry and I've been meditating for about 40 years. I haven't always been consistent in my practice, but I have noticed I feel more centered and better able to cope with life's crazy roller coaster when I do. So I always return to it. So let's get into it. Now, meditation is easier than you think. You can actually meditate anywhere at any time. Throughout my journey with meditation, I've been taught by many different teachers and their practices that range from using a candle to sound bath meditation, which is still one of my favorites, various guided meditations, power circle meditations, third eye, celestial meditations, and even the silver method, which helps you tap into different brainwave states. It's been a very interesting journey and I practice different meditations at different times. But what I'm going to teach you today is actually a hybrid of the basic techniques, which gives you an easy practice to begin with. A lot of people, though, think meditation is very difficult. You have to empty your mind or sit in a specific pose and concentrate real hard for the mind to become still. Well, these are all myths and stories that other people tell you who probably haven't even tried meditation anyway. So it's not true. We just need to get into a simple state of being present in the moment. And that is literally it. So before we worry about the spiritual side, because there are many facets to meditation, we actually just start with the one thing that we've all got, which is our physical body. So without further ado, let's get straight onto the practice. The first thing you need to do is sit down quietly somewhere where there's a fairly good chance you're not going to be disturbed. Set yourself a modest time and a modest target, say 5 minutes to begin with, so it's nice and easy. Now sit down and relax. Breathe deeply in and out. Sit comfortably with your back straight and the soles of your feet planted squarely on the floor, preferably barefoot, but you can keep your socks on if you're self-conscious about your feet. Now, while you're sitting there with your eyes open, looking at me on your phone or your laptop or wherever you are, mentally scan your body from the head all the way down to the toes to see if there's any discomfort anywhere or any stress or tension that you might be holding on to, like your shoulders, your neck, your forehead, your jaw, maybe your abdomen or legs, or if there's a pain where you might be suffering some form of illness or cold. Bring your attention to that pain or discomfort. Don't resist it, just allow it to be there and witness it in your body. Observe the room that's around you, and now ask mentally, not out loud, you might startle the dog, who is seeing right now? And with that thought, close your eyes. Now move the attention just to your hearing. You might be able to hear the gentle hum of the electric lights, a distant airplane outside, or maybe people in your house, or even outside, or if you're like me, tinnitus. Ask yourself the question, who is hearing that sound? Bring your attention to the way that you feel now, and start to feel the breath as you slowly inhale and exhale. Now deeply breathe all the way into your belly through your abdomen. Don't force it, but let the breath flow comfortably. Fill your lungs and abdomen and let it breathe out. Now notice that in addition to my voice, you're aware of another voice inside your head. It's constantly chattering. What's this guy on about? Did that study reduce crime? Why am I doing this? Oh, I need to pick up some milk later. Purple elephants, where did they come from? There's no voice in my head. Oh, that voice in my head. Now, just be aware of those thoughts. Try not to become those thoughts, It's very easy to become them, very easy to get caught up with that voice in your head, which is always reminding you to do things and keeping you company all the time you're awake, and probably when you're asleep too. It thinks it's its job. It's like the Pied Piper, and it can lead you astray. So, when you meditate, bring your attention back to your breath and just focus on how it goes in and out. Now ask yourself this question: who am I? You don't need to answer it, not even in your mind. Just sit with that question at the center of your thoughts, and just be aware of your thoughts and notice that they are separate from yourself and that you are the observer of them. You're able to watch them arrive and dance and dissipate. Don't follow them. Don't follow the Pied Piper. Let your awareness remain constant. Now bring your attention back to your breathing if you get lost in your thoughts. With a mantra meditation, you might like to repeat a mental sound. I recently was taught aham, aham, and you just need to think it. You don't say it out loud. Your mind will stray back to the sounds around you, or even your thoughts or your feelings of any tension in your body. This is normal. But as we've already agreed, you just need to be aware of that phenomenon and not be immersed or consumed or follow it in any way. It need not become the core of your identity. Now keep returning to the mantra, aham, and your breath as it goes in and out. You don't need to get irritated or agitated when random thoughts come up. The mind will do this, and it's great at carrying on its own conversations. As long as you don't become irritated by them or follow them, your central awareness will grow stronger. It will take practice, but just keep returning to your breath. And then you become to realize that awareness itself is discrete from the thinking or feeling and the things that are happening within, or they're actually happening for our awareness. Now try now, just for 5 minutes, to practice this meditation as I've taught you, very simply, going through that routine. Repeat the mantra in your mind, which in reality is just simply the sound of your breath. You can pause the video here if you like. I'll wait. So, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be releasing videos of this technique with soothing music, plus other techniques on this channel. So remember to subscribe and not miss one of my sessions. Now, as you get more comfortable with this, you can increase to 10 or 15 minutes, and in time, you'll be able to more quickly enter the calm, centered state and might not even need the mantra. Instead, just using your breath as focus. So why do we do this, aside from the physical benefits? The goal here is your central awareness. The function of meditation doesn't occur in these moments of silent practice, but it actually occurs in the rest of your life when you're in a relationship with yourself and others, with nature and society as a whole. You recognize you have more time than you thought you had. And when someone agitates or irritates you in the same way that your thinking might do in the beginning, you come to recognize that perhaps the awareness they are experiencing is ultimately not that different from the awareness you experience of your own thoughts, and that we're all varying permutations of oneness, which is pretty profound when you think about it. But don't get caught up in the drama of the day. Meditation will actually become a bedrock, revealing the underlying baseline of your being, as opposed to the sensation and the pursuit of pleasure in your beliefs about yourself. This can be a difficult palace to inhabit and expensive to maintain. The palace is often mentioned as illusory, maya, the veil, things conceptual or temporal, but it's the awareness that is eternal. And if we favour the eternal over the temporal, this is a way to freedom. So that's one simple meditation technique with a glimpse of what comes later. You can use it every day for just 5 minutes and start to benefit from the many positive side effects of meditation. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you've learned anything today, or we'll give it a try. Comment below on anything that resonated with you, or even just tell me where you're from. It's great to know where the community is tuning in from. And remember to subscribe and click the bell to be notified so you don't miss a single beat, as I'll be releasing weekly videos on mindset, meditation and motivation to help you live your light. So, see you next time. Peace.